Hi, my name is Calvin Smith from Direct Force Fighting Techniques, and today I'm going to be talking about carjacking defensive tips and some situational awareness tips that you can do to prevent from being carjacked. Alright, some studies have shown, or a study that I just read, it said that the reason that carjacking has gone up in recent years is due to the high-tech auto theft devices that are being put on cars, which makes sense. You know, you have these high-tech alarm systems that are put on cars and these kill switches, which would make it difficult to someone who doesn't have experience in electronics or security devices. It would be much easier for them to just put a gun to your head and take your car. Okay, now with that being said, I'm gonna give you some tips on how to prevent from being carjacked, and also some situational awareness tips to keep you from maybe going in certain areas and being carjacked. Now, none of it is 100% proof, because carjackings happen everywhere. They happen in some of the most affluent neighborhoods to the most high crime areas. But I always feel like if you have some kind of knowledge of situational awareness and defensive tips, it does aid in preventing certain crimes. Okay, now I would definitely suggest, if you're at a red light intersection, especially at night and it's not crowded, always have your doors locked and your windows rolled up. Be aware of people who approach you asking for directions, or trying to pass out flyers, or want to clean your windows, or numerous amount of things that you don't feel comfortable with. Make sure also that you have your cell phone nearby, and I would suggest also having numbers pre-programmed in your cell phone. The police, definitely the police, your friends, your husband, your wife, things of that nature, because I do feel that it can be a deterrent to some carjackers. If they see that you hit the #1 on your phone and it's automatically going to the police, I feel that that could be a deterrent for a carjacker, and it could cause him to, you know, stop the jacking in process and go somewhere else. Also, if you're going on an on-ramp, and I live outside of, you know, the city, and it's very dark on certain roads that I go. The thing that I'm going to do is look while I'm driving up, because I want to make sure that nothing looks suspicious as I'm going on the exit or coming off the exit, because sometimes coming off you got to slow down because of cars ahead. Another thing, always look for escape routes if you are in traffic. I would also suggest that you're at least a half a car length, leave enough room, like a half a car length between you and the car ahead of you. That way, if something's happening, you see it coming, you can get out of there. And if you know the escape routes, you can do that as well. Another thing I also suggest is that there are 3 methods that I'll talk about that carjackers use that you don't buy into them. One is the bump. This is where the carjacker will lightly tap the back of your car, and in hopes that you'll get out of your car and you guys will exchange insurance, or you'll just look for damages and stuff like that. Usually they have a friend somewhere nearby, and while you're out talking to him, he'll either have his friend jump in, or God forbid, he pulls out a weapon and his friend takes your car. Either situation is not good. The other one is the Good Samaritan thing, where someone will pretend that they're injured, hoping that you stop, wanting to aid them, you know, as far as getting help, and they take your car that way. And the other one is where they pretty much trap you in. Now, the trapping thing is dangerous, because this person may have been watching you for a while, meaning he's looking, he knows your schedule and everything, and when you drive in your driveway, he'll block you in the back of your car so you can't back out or anything like that, and then carjack you and take your car. You know, he'll put the gun on you and his partner comes out and takes your car. That one is scary because, one, if you go to the police, he could come back because he knows where you live or work. Now, I'm hoping that everybody who's listening to this will never have to witness a carjacking situation. But if you do, I hope that these tips will help you. God bless. You guys stay safe.